Some places are born haunted, and others, well, they collect ghosts over time. Deep in the heart of Sri Lanka lies a village that most maps forget. But the locals, they never forget. They call it the Hollow Whisper, for the voices that come when night falls. This is the story of what happens when you follow those whispers. Kasun had always been a skeptic. Ghost stories? They were nothing more than folklore to him. So, when he heard about the whispering shadows in this forgotten village, he saw it as an adventure, an opportunity to prove the stories wrong. But adventures often have a way of turning into something much darker. The village was silent, almost unnaturally so. Even the birds seemed to avoid it. An elderly man sitting by the roadside warned Kasun, "Leave before sunset. The shadows, they don't like visitors." But Kasun laughed it off, calling it a rural superstition. That night, as Kasun set up his tent near the woods, he heard it, the faintest whisper. It wasn't the wind. No, it was a voice, soft and melodic, calling his name. He froze. "Who's there?" he called out. But there was no answer. Only the rustling of leaves, though the air was eerily still. Kasun couldn't ignore it. Curiosity, or perhaps something more sinister, pulled him forward. The whispers grew louder, leading him deeper into the forest. They were no longer just calling his name. They were telling a story, a tragic tale of betrayal, of lives lost, of revenge. In the heart of the forest, he found it, an old shrine dedicated to a forgotten deity. The whispers turned into cries, anguished and desperate. Kasun felt a chill run down his spine. It was as if the air itself was alive, heavy with sorrow. He reached out to touch the statue, and that's when the ground beneath him gave way. He fell into a cavern. It was filled with bones, tools, and carvings that told the story of a village curse. The villagers had angered the deity long ago, and she had cursed them to remain trapped in the shadows, whispering their suffering for eternity. As Kasun tried to climb out, the air grew colder. A figure emerged from the shadows, the deity herself. She spoke not with words, but with emotions, flooding Kasun's mind with grief, rage, and despair. "You dared to disturb my peace," her voice echoed. Kasun begged for mercy, but the whispers only grew louder, drowning him in their sorrow. By morning, Kasun was gone. All that remained were his belongings, scattered at the edge of the forest. The villagers didn't ask questions. They knew better. But sometimes on quiet nights, they hear his voice joining the others, calling out for help, forever lost in the whispering shadows. Some mysteries are not meant to be solved, and some places are not meant to be disturbed. The whispering shadows remain, waiting for the next curious soul to wander too far. Will it be you?